Hey everybody, what's good? It's Jax, I'm back, and welcome to another edition of All Jaxs'd Up. Don't forget, like, comment, notify, and most important, subscribe. Help keep my channel alive. Alright y'all, let's get a little bit physical with this thing. What you think? It's time for put your back into it. Oh. I'm just gonna put this out there. He must be a crackhead delivering a refrigerator on a bike. Imagine what he could do with a moped. Wait a minute, is this an Asian Sonic? If I could get my food delivered to me half as fast anywhere I go in the United States, I would be quite happy. But I do wonder what their workers' compensation packages look like. Did you see he gave that signal right as that wave was about to break? Now, y'all know they did that on purpose, just for shits and giggles. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? Yes, I've got a lot of questions. What in the world possesses you to jump your natural ass into a hole that looks like a cesspool? I mean, see, this is why we need after-school programs and community centers in our neighborhoods, because these kids are losing their natural minds. Now, this right here is what I just simply call white boy crazy. Let's talk a little sports. Why not? In this clip from American Ninja Warrior, we have a ninja who is just dead set on showing off his dancing skills. Now, please pay attention to the commentary by Akbar and Matt.
Oakland, Wisconsin's Meet Angela had one of the most enthusiastic entrances we've ever seen. That is some bad dancing. It was also one of our longest starting routines. What the hell is this? What is this? Not a midget dancing?
After all this dancing, I expect you are going to bring us the run of your life, right?
Running some lasted about 3 seconds.
Dude flipped over like a dead fish. Now this next ninja is gonna show him how it's really done.
18-foot megalome not in the play tonight. He'll have to settle for the smaller one.
All I can say to that is, arigato, ninja. So I'm sure we've all heard of poor sportsmanship, right? Check out a very fine example of such. Dude, you just basically smacked my man across the finish line. If anything, you helped him win. Don't be mad, Twan. Don't be mad. It's called training. Go and get you some. If you've ever been on a vacation, maybe to an all-inclusive resort or even a cruise ship, then you know it's almost like working a job within your vacay to make sure that you have prime seating for the pool and the beach, right? So you can enjoy. Someone in their infinite wisdom set up this next video, and it shows how quickly this can become a high-stakes sporting event.
Yes, here we are down at the start of the Sunlander Dash here in an unknown budget hotel in Rio. The Germans, the outright favourites, well versed in this dark art they are, leaving towels on Sunlanders in holiday destinations across the globe hours before anybody gets out of bed. And yes, they're away. Belgium moving well up the middle. Russia taking a hard left. France decide to go to the other side of the pool. Poland, very industrious over the far side, staying true to their values. And there's the Brits over the left-hand side on their own, a bit of a Brexit in their own right. Here we go. It's getting into mayhem here. The Yanks have gotten confused. They've gone for the chairs instead of the loungers. He'll be disqualified for that. This is the greatest Olympic moment I've ever seen in my career, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute shit show. This is what the Olympics is really about. Looking at sports, you don't know what's happening. Yes, indeed. I still think it's the Germans in front. They look very organised and they're leaving at the same time, just in time to get to the breakfast buffet before everybody else. Yes, the Germans have taken gold here in Rio in the Sunlander Dash.
Damn, the Americans didn't even place. In fact, we got penalized for just grabbing a chair. Americans, I'm gonna need you to step your game up before this becomes an Olympic event. It is time for Reali-Tea-Talk. Let's do it.
Jackson, what you got for me? Girl, you better spill that tea out. What you got for me? Come on, let's do it. Jackson, what you got for me? Girl, you better spill that tea out. What you got for me? Come on, let's do it.
I'm going to introduce you to my next Secret Obsession, Love After Lockup. I'm featuring this week Andrea and Lamondre, or as Lamondre likes to say, they are going to be bigger than the next Jay-Z and Beyonce. Lamondre is a convicted felon. He said he thought he was the next Scarface.
In Daytona, I did build myself a Scarface. You know, I had the money, I had the power, and I had the respect. This is how I respect. I made 300-some-thousand in a day. Just telling them to go back. Drugs, money coming in. I used to wake up like my hands was actually ate up from cocaine. You never seen that like that? The cocaine was eating my skin up. You got this person who was chasing the drug, and you got me addicted to selling the drug, and that was my life every day.
Andrea is a single mother of 3 with a plethora of sisters and, of course, her mom. Andrea has a sunglass and swimwear company online, and
I do my own modeling shoes. It's the best career I could have picked.
Now, Andrea breaks the news to her family that she is currently dating and wanting to marry a convict, and her whole family actually knows who Lamondre is.
This is not his first, prison run. He's been to prison before, and when he got out of prison, he went back to doing the drug dealing and the type of money he was making and the fame he had and the women. He felt unstoppable. It's not like I'm dating a doctor or a lawyer. I'm dating Lamondre. Exactly.
One thing that is different about this story is usually you have the outside person sending the convict money for their books. Well, apparently Lamondre has been funding Andrea, and he's claimed that he's paid over $18,000 to her so far because she has very lush tastes. So, I don't know. Maybe he's still running his criminal enterprise from the inside, but I would keep that on the down low.
There's men out here, good boys. Yeah. That bitch won't even pay your light bill.
Big ups to you, Andrea, for not being the one sending him money. Now, in this clip, Andrea explains to us why she loves Lamondre.
I love Lamondre because he's handsome, he's very smart. Plus, I love to turn a bad guy into a good guy.
Unfortunately, when we're in love, we are stupid, dumb, blind, can't hear, limping on one foot. I hope she doesn't have to wake up soon to a world of hurt. Now, Andrea, you need to know better. Just like the saying, you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, you can't turn a bad guy into a good guy. Lamondre even said that lifestyle was very tempting to him, and I wouldn't have any doubt that maybe he could see himself back as Scarface. Lamondre has an extensive record, and as you take a look at his mugshots, I'm going to run down his record, and I need notes because this is extensive. All right. Lamondre has been charged and or convicted with fleeing and eluding law enforcement 6 times, sale of delivery of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a house of worship or convenience business 4 times, possession of cocaine 3 times, sale of cocaine 3 times, use of 2-way communications devices to commit felony twice, money laundering twice, robbery, battery twice, battery in a detention facility, assault with a deadly weapon, attempted first-degree murder, resisting arrest with violence, resisting arrest without violence, obstruction of an officer without evidence, attempted escape, discharging a firearm into a vehicle. That may have been questionable. It could have been his girlfriend lying on him. Then he has another charge for discharging a firearm from a vehicle twice, aggravated assault with intent to commit felony, aggravated assault with a firearm twice, battery with a knife, aggravated battery with a knife, aggravated battery with a firearm, shooting into a building, shooting into an occupied vehicle, driving without headlights, reckless driving, expired tags, criminal mischief, grand theft auto, domestic battery, throwing a deadly missile into a vehicle, carrying a concealed firearm, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and possession of a weapon and or ammo by a convicted felon. That was a lot, but if you think I'm done, she also has a very extensive history with law enforcement, so as you look at her array of mugshots, I'll run down her charges too. Petty theft 3 times, grand theft 4 times, grand theft with resisting a merchant, retail theft twice, regular theft twice, theft and conspiracy to commit grand theft, battery twice, attempted robbery and battery, careless driving, worthless checks, possession of false ID, driving under suspended license, attempted arson, and public assistance fraud. Now, one of her retail thefts was actually for over $6,000 in eyewear at a sunglass hut in Florida, with 2 accomplices, might I add. So I guess she did pick the best business to go into. However, Andrea is not ashamed of her past history and has acknowledged such on her Instagram account. Andrea does all of the modeling for her company, and she's been known to do body painting, which includes being naked. Lamondre doesn't like this, so she's at a photo shoot when Lamondre calls her, and this is what happens.
I'm nervous because I lied to him. I told him I was not doing a photo shoot at all. I'm going to be honest, because you know we say we're going to be honest and not keep it in secrets. I'm in the lab doing body painting. Hello? Hello?
You're going to get me what I told you and I asked you not to do. And then you told me that you weren't going to do it, then you're going to.
You just let me know this is the person you're going to go back to. Everything you stand for, you don't want to bring it up out of me. You don't allow a person to have their own mind. So that being said, I'm gonna have to lie to you. Nobody disrespect me, period, under no circumstances.
I know I had to speed that up to get y'all through everything, but we'll continue to watch this season and keep it right here on All Jaxs'd Up if you want to be in the know. Well, that's it. That's all she wrote. You are all jaxed up. Don't forget, like, comment, notify, and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, join me back here for another episode of All Jaxs'd Up. But until then, y'all be good.